Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I'm here today to review a Cinema Snob movie. Now, I've been watching videos from Cinema Snob for a while, and the one thing with Cinema Snob is he plays like a pretentious film critic, and he tears apart a lot of movies with lots of humor and stuff like that, and he pretty much goes all the way throughout and tells you the whole movie. They show clips of movies like Notoriously Bad, like Nuki and Star Crystal and stuff like that. And I didn't know that there was actually a movie called Cinema Star Movie that was made back in 2012. And so that's, of course, what the review's about. And it revolves around two guys who want to make an exploitation film, like a black exploitation film. It's called Black Angus, about like a guy fighting crime in a roller rink or disco roller rink or something like that, like a roller boogie type thing. Roller boogie meets disco Godfather type thing. And they couldn't get permits because this one guy owns a film, this one film committee that's responsible, like a film commissioner through local chapters and stuff like that, responsible for getting like permits and stuff like that. People can shoot movies, low budget movies, and he owns a film society. And they get with this one guy, and their idea is to try to get and go with this guy who owns this pretentious guy who owns this pretentious film society. To get and go with the guy, and then maybe he befriend him, and then they get the movie made because he wasn't interested in getting a movie made because he doesn't like that kind of movie. And we got Brad Jones or Craig O'Lightly dresses up and become the character called the Cinema Snob. And that's what he called. And then he went in there and they said, "What's your name?" And he says, "Vincent Dawn," and that's a pseudonym for Bruno Mattei, the Italian director. I mean, there's lots of in jokes like that of like exploitation films, like Fulci, Argento, and stuff like that. If you know about that stuff, it's really cool. If you're not as knowledgeable about that type of cinema, then it might not. Some of the jokes might fly over your head, and you're like scratching. What does that mean? And he goes, and they go through all these weird lectures and stuff about movies that he could care less about. And I'm glad they bashed The Thin Red Line because I saw that in the theater, and that movie was atrociously bad. It was awful. And of course, the critics liked that one. It was horrible. I hated that movie. And they were asked him to bring a movie to show to the society. And they were going through like their artsy stuff, and they were saying necromantic and stuff. Nah, I don't think they're ready for that. And I knew exactly what they were gonna pick. I knew exactly what he was gonna pick, and he picked Sallow, which is a really messed up movie. And they were talking about the director's other work, and it's nothing like this one. And they're talking about crab feeding and stuff like that. And he said he was supposed to give a speech, and it's like they went to talk to that guy, and he said, "Well, that movie went too bad. I only threw up like 5 times," which was kind of funny. And basically, then there's revolves around a murder plot, like someone's killing the members of the society, and they're supposed to figure out who it is, like a giallo type thing. But that's pretty much the whole movie. It's 2 hours and 4 minutes, which is really, I mean, it's shot on video, low budget, which is fine. I don't mind that. But they would, I mean, this is stuff that they would bash in midnight screens. A comedy is over 2 hours. I mean, this isn't Mad World, which is fantastic. That's definitely a lengthy comedy. It's a great movie. This is a very, I mean, people are complaining about Beer Fest being 2 hours long, but I love Beer Fest. Beer Fest was great. This movie really takes its time. And it's not really that funny. A Cinema Snobs fan will be disappointed because it's just about Brad Jones dressing up like Cinema Snob. He's not really like the Cinema Snob you see in the video reviews that are really funny. I mean, it's marginally funny in parts. I mean, I like some of the goofiness in it. I mean, but it's not goofy way enough. It takes itself way too seriously. And there's lots of shots of houses. In the houses, the movie's going to be in this scene, there's a shot of a house. 5, 6, 7 second shot of a house. Lots of scenes of people walking, and they wonder why the movie's so long. I enjoyed the knowledge of the film that they used and stuff. I could relate. I got a lot of those. I got all those jokes and stuff like that. Fulci and Argento, of course. H.E. Lewis, Hirsch Gordon Lewis, stuff like that. But I mean, the movie, the acting's pretty good. You know, I don't mind the acting. It's not boring, but it's nothing I would ever want to see again. And I think fans of Cinema Snob would be disappointed because it's not really Cinema Snob. It's how that guy, maybe it's an origin story. It's just a guy dressing up like him, but he doesn't really act like Cinema Snob in the videos that everyone's likes so much. It's only okay. Like I said, way too overlong. The last 25 minutes really would test your patience because it's like, and that's supposed to be the part when it picks up. And it's like, I mean, there's one part I laughed at because it was stupid toward the end, but I mean, that was it. It's okay, but I mean, I think it's something that they would definitely tear apart. Not the worst movie I've ever seen, but it's very disappointing with anyone who are Cinema Snob fans. I give it a 4.5 out of 10. And just for like, it's not boring. The acting's pretty good. 2 hours and 4 minutes or so. I mean, they could have stretched it down to, whittled it down to 90 minutes. It'd have been a lot better. Cause I mean, they did like, the sequel to Hollywood Hot Tub Time Machine, not Hollywood. There's a movie called Hollywood Hot Tubs in the 80s. And then they had Hot Tub Time Machine. I keep wanting to call it Hollywood Hot Tub Time Machine. Hot Tub Time Machine. The sequel, Hot Tub Time, revolves around a murder mystery too. But that one was much more interesting, even though it's not a very good film. And it was funny, though. You know, some of the jokes didn't make sense. There's funny parts in it, in this movie, though, but not enough to me to really give a huge score to it. I give it a 4.5 out of 10 for my review of Cinema Snob. So I hope you liked this video, buddy. Until next time, please. Because they would have been busting out all... I mean, on a Stone Gremlin, they had that midnight screenings and stuff. They were complaining about Dog Day. Say there's no way this movie should have been that long. No reason this movie should have been that long. You know what I mean? It's like I said, it takes its time, but... I mean, if I bought the DVD, I'd be disappointed. I saw it on, Drama Net or something like that. And it was okay. I mean, it takes itself way too seriously. It's not funny enough. That's the problem, too. All right. Take care, everybody. Whereas the Cinema Snob reviews are loaded with jokes. And they're only like 20 to 25 minutes long. So, hope you liked the video. Bye.